Can they guess where we are? You think they can guess?
No.
Okay, here's a little hint.
Here's a hint.
Right there is a roller coaster called Apollo's Chariot.
Wow, you probably have no idea where we are. I don't even know where we are. I just woke up and I'm here now.
We are at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Woo!
Woo!
We are waiting for the parking gate to open. There it is way up there. And there's a lot of cars here. I don't know if it's going to be busy today. I know today is Thursday, April 27th. And I know last week, April 20th, we saw that there wasn't a lot of people. I saw on Twitter that there were a lot of people saying that they waited, 5 minutes for Pantheon, 5 minutes for everything.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what I said. So we're hoping that it's going to be a day like that. It's a little overcast, not too bad.
It's beautiful weather. 71 degrees right now. So
yeah, the temperature's good. So we're going to see about our first time here at Busch Gardens, and then we're going to do another video for tomorrow. Where are we going tomorrow?
King's Dominion.
So we're going to do another vlog for that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to check out all our content coming for that kind of stuff. And let's see when we actually get into this park. So they open the gates, I think right around 2:30. So that's a half an hour before the park opens. And another thing, they have 3 tiers for parking. They have general parking, which is $30. They have preferred parking, which is $40. And then they have VIP parking, which is $50.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of tiers.
That's a lot of tiers just for parking.
All right, we are parked and we are heading up to the main gate.
There's lots of flags. There's German, there's Italian, France, United Kingdom. Because this park is divided into different European countries, which is cool.
Oh, this is a nice looking park right here.
It is beautiful.
Look at all these nice flowers.
Look at all those nice trees. I noticed Virginia and like Richmond has a lot of trees.
Okay, so we parked. You have to remember where you park. So we parked. I don't know. So when we come out, we didn't go over a bridge. So it looks like there's a few different parking lots.
And they're all like in the different countries too. I don't know which one we parked in. Maybe France. I don't know. I didn't see anything.
So we parked in all other parking lots. This park is kind of like the Busch Gardens Park in Tampa, where you don't see a lot of the rides from a lot of the areas. All right, we are rope dropping Pantheon, obviously. The park is now open. You pass some train tracks and you pass the crazy orange looking thing. Oh my God, is that a spike? Is that Top Thrill Dragster?
It wasn't a great ride, it was a better ride.
Here we are at Pantheon. So excited for this ride. We did a video in 2019 talking about the announcement for this ride.
So they just announced their new roller coaster, and it's called Pantheon.
Pantheon. So the ride looks like it sucks. And now, what is that, 4 years later, we finally get to ride it. Okay, so walking through the queue area, we've heard over the loudspeaker, 2 or 3 times, someone begin to talk and say, blah, 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 blah. Like started saying some stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we were gonna have a short, and then they never finished.
So. Oh, it's open. Woo!
Welcome back, riders. How was your ride?
Welcome back. Once the ride comes to a good stop, please lift up on your safety restrictor.
Don't be on the truck my bag because the ride always wins.
Boarding guests.
First train of the day.
Second to back
Row. That thing is great.
It's so much fun.
The back,
so smooth.
very smooth. And I heard people talking about the backwards airtime that you get and how great that is. That's amazing.
Wow.
Now we're gonna get back on Here we're going through the queue again.
The last element was really fun if you're sitting on like the right side because it banks like almost like an inversion. You're like, woo! It's a lot of fun. We're getting back on.
We're gonna do front row this time. Pantheon ride number 2.
It was crazy.
It was so crazy that it didn't happen. Pantheon broke down. So I'm glad that we got in and rode it once really quick before it broke down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Not,
we are experiencing technical difficulties.
oh, okay.
We're gonna see if
I thought they were about to say
that's real.
reopening and then we were about to turn back around. So this ride is not too far from Tempesto and Apollo's chariot right over there.
And granted, the park just opened, but like any other park just opens, there's a huge line. There's no line. It's a station wait on Pantheon.
Yeah, this is very short waits. So that's why we felt, because of that and because we rode it once already, we felt comfortable getting out of line and going to ride other stuff. Tempesto. It's good that we're getting this ride in early though, because it's something that you do once, because these aren't that great of rides.
Why? You like Tigers a lot of Busch Gardens Samba.
I liked it, but it's not something that you're going to redo over and over
Well,
again.
no, I really like that. They're pretty intense.
They're fun, but they get long lines because there's only one train because of the way that the ride operates. Hey, Premier, can you make some trains that we can get in and out of?
Seriously, these things, it is impossible to get from like one seat to the other. You gotta like crawl through and move this thing, and it's so hard.
Oh my God, why can't they just make something that you can get in and out of without like being a contortionist?
I don't know. It is so hard. The ride is a lot of fun. Very intense.
Yeah, we rode the one.
We
rode the one. Tigers.
A lot of fun. And by the way, I have now ridden 196 coasters.
Oh yeah.
I've ridden 196 coasters with Pantheon and Tempesto. So I'm gonna get to 200 coasters today.
Apollo's chariot. Yeah, 200 in this park trip right here. First thoughts of Apollo chariot. Apollo's chariot.
It is very fun. It is very relaxing. We did the front row. We're gonna go on again in the back row. It's relaxing. It goes through the woods. It goes over some water.
It was pretty smooth too.
It is extremely smooth. Yeah.
It's a very unique B&M Hyper. It's got a lot of like straight track.
Yeah, it has a lot of weird like.
And a lot of sharp
like,
turns.
Kind of goes up. It has a lot of like weird moments where like kind of goes up and then like back. I don't know. It's hard to describe.
There's actually some people in the station now. This is about the busiest that we've seen it all day. But if Pantheon opens up soon, we will get over to that, obviously. The thing that does suck is like, we wanted to ride Pantheon again, but we had to use the bathroom. And so we've been like now looking for the nearest restroom.
Yeah, right there. Found it.
So we finally found it. We've literally walked like probably 3 miles from Pantheon. Look, what happened to that? Oh my God, look at that. Poor ghost. Wah, wah. Hey, did you have anything to do with this? Did you have anything to do with this? So I guess this is an outdoor theater. They got a piano set up there. Not sure if shows are going on at this time of year or not. So we have all our 2023 events here. We have Mardi Gras that was going on in January, February. That's obviously over. St. Patrick's Day is over. But March and April kids weekends at Busch Gardens. So right now we are starting, I think today, the Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival. That's April through June. Summer Nights, not sure what that consists of. Beer Fest, August through September. So I guess it's like a Oktoberfest type thing. Hollow Scream, which I hear is actually pretty good at these parks. That ends in October. And then a Halloween Spooktacular. I don't know I guess like the one would be a kids, Hollow Scream is adults, and I would guess that the Halloween Spooktacular is more aimed for kids. And then Busch Gardens Christmas Town, November through January. We leave Pantheon. We rode it once, first train out, got back in line, broke down. We're like, okay, that's fine. We got a couple other roller coasters we want to ride. We go and ride those, go use the restroom, go do a couple other little things, and then we're like, okay, let's get back to Pantheon. And then as soon as we come walking up, I'm sorry, it's down again. Hey, Intamin, if you want parks like Cedar Fair, like chains like Cedar Fair, to start using you again, everyone's like, hey, let's get an Intamin, let's get an Intamin. I hope Cedar Fair starts using Intamin again. And then this happens. All right, we finally see some roller coasters. This park is broken up into different countries, like we said, and literally walking from like one group of coasters to another is practically like walking from one country to another. It is so far. So we just
Loch Ness monster sign.
Yeah, we stumbled across.
So
this.
really, what we're doing is just walking and then seeing what we stumble upon, and I think that's always a lot of fun. So we stumbled across the Loch Ness monster, so we're gonna ride it.
So this ride is as old as me. This was built in 1978. I think it's their oldest operating coaster here.
Interlocking loops.
At this time, please step behind the
This
red
is the
line.
queue for Loch Ness Monster.
Nobody here.
So we're waiting for front. We only have to wait for the third train.
At this time, please let go.
We
of
only had to
the
wait
line
2
so it
trains.
may be checked for you.
Loch Ness.
All right, Loch Ness Monster. Enthusiasts talk about that like it's good, but it sucks.
It would be really good if it would be really good if it didn't push on my shoulder so much. I liked it a lot. The ride itself is really good, but it pushes on my shoulders too much. Other than that, it's really fun. I love the inside part.
And then we were in the front trying to figure out how to leave this place. Then I was in the front. We sat in the front, and my knee, that knee right there, cracked against the front over and over again, repeatedly. Is it red? Yeah, my knee's red because of that. So Loch Ness Monster is a one and done, but the good news is he is $199.
198.
198?
Yeah.
Oh, well, so 2 more rides until he reaches 200 credits.
What's it gonna be?
Is it gonna be Alpengeist?
Yes, Alpengeist.
Is it gonna be Griffon? Is it gonna be Verbolten? Is it gonna be InvadR? What will be his 200th credit?
Will I even get 200?
Stay tuned and see for yourself. They got themselves a scream and swing here. Finnegan's Flyer, so we're gonna ride it over here in Scotland. Ireland? Whatever. So Finnegan's Flyer was fun. Well, we like S&S Scream and Swings.
The thing that we've only ridden, I think, like one other Skyhawk, right?
The Skyhawk at Cedar Point, yeah.
So this one feels a lot taller because it's over a ledge. So you're looking straight down and you're over a ledge, so it feels like you're a lot higher. I mean, you are higher.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Well, we're on our search for Griffon and Alpengeist. Lots of great scenery everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's cool little buildings. Vegetation. Something cool to look at. The only thing that there isn't to look at are drinking fountains or restrooms. Those are few and far between in this park.
But now we're entering France.
Congratulations to us, we found a spot to get some water because there's no place to get like water or anything here. So we're gonna jump on Griffon.
This will be my 199th coaster.
Oh, 199.
I'll be one coaster away after this.
One coaster away from 200. What will it be? Griffon. You know, Valravn, when it was built in 2016, was the tallest, fastest, longest dive coaster. But I noticed that a lot of other dive coasters leave you hanging.
Yeah,
a lot longer.
Yukon Striker leaves you hanging on the drop a lot for a while. Griffon does. I can't remember. Seeker probably did a lot longer than Valravn does.
Valravn is like just a couple seconds. You're like, and then drop. This, you're up there and you're like, okay, I'm good now. Because as some of you guys know that may have watched the channel before, I am afraid of heights. So dangling up there and looking at this big thing saying, it says say I'm looking at that and I'm like, okay, I said now can we drop us so I can get on with this ride? We highly recommend getting a map, or I guess now, I don't know if most parks do paper maps, but at least going on the app and really looking to see where everything is, because this is a difficult park to find stuff.
I mean, personally, look, InvadR's right here.
InvadR's right here?
Personally, I don't like getting a map. It's helpful, but I like not knowing where things are and then just like stumping, just wandering around.
But it hurts.
Yes. What?
Guess what, people?
This will be my 200th coaster I have ridden.
Woo!
0,
200 credits. Woo!
0.
Congratulations,
Not
Milo.
yet.
InvadR will be your 200, but yeah, not yet. We have to actually ride it. But it should be okay. But oh my God, this is actually the first line that we've encountered today.
Now sit back and enjoy your adventure on InvadR.
Okay, 200 coaster credits for him. Number 200.
He's at 170. I've ridden more roller coasters.
Whatever, who cares? But let's talk about InvadR for a second.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about GCI for a second here, because GCI, they make a bad ride?
Got shocked.
I mean, I know that Wildcat was their first GCI, the first coaster they built at Hershey Park. I know that one was rough, so they had to RMC it. But as of late, over recent years, has GCI made a bad ride?
Let me think for a second. No,
they have not. Is GCI the best manufacturer ever in the history of the world?
let me think for a second. Yes.
Maybe, possibly, probably not, but they don't make a bad ride. And I will say, for this being a smaller GCI and a smaller ride, this has probably one of the best first drops out of any coaster, out of any, like, at least GCI. And here we are over at Scrambler, because we don't go to parks without riding a Scrambler, because it is necessary. It's an obligation.
It's an obligation
that everyone has.
You gotta sign something that says, I will ride Scrambler. Now this Scrambler's called Le Catapult.
Le Catapult, okay. Le Catapult. All right, so we are heading over to Alpengeist. Woo! See, Alpengeist, it's themed to apples. So Alpengeist was rattling.
Oh my God, I have a headache. Okay. Anybody who, you say Diamondback is rattly. Oh my
Yes.
God, this is so rattly. The whole first part of the ride, you're like,
Not a lot of headbanging though.
No, none.
I really don't know how like I would
But-
break that against the bathroom.
But I like the second part a lot better when you just kind of go slowly through the snow. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're not
that's
rattling
kinda
around.
cool, yeah.
It's just kind of fun. It's not intense, and you're not rattling around.
So
Look at these buildings.
that's a one and done.
Yeah, but at least we're walking through pretty far.
Look at these nice looking buildings.
It looks like we're in Germany now.
Boom, 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 boom.
Look at this. This looks like we're in a German town. Look at that. Look at that. Looks like we're in a small quaint German town. I very badly want to go down there.
Oh, wait a second. Look what we just found. Look what we just found. Oh my God.
We're gonna ride
Boo.
Dark Coaster.
Boo.
I'm gonna ride Dark Coaster. I'll let you know.
Oh my God. We were hoping Dark Coaster is their new Intamin straddle coaster that's opening May 19th. We did a whole video about it. And we were hoping that by the time we came here that it would be open. But then like a week or two before we got here, they said that they're gonna be launching in May, which we're not happy about that. But it's an Intamin, so it probably wouldn't be open when we came anyway, because Pantheon has not been open all day. We got one of the only rides on Pantheon so far today. So this is not good. We are hoping that Pantheon gets open for at least a few more rides. We were looking for Verbolten and we found something even better. We found Die Autobahn. We found their bumper cars. Die Autobahn. So what did you say, janky?
It was janky and it looked like something from a fair.
But look at this. What is this? We found Verbolten. Woo! Was this kind of like a family launch coaster or something? Talking to you. Yeah. They do have some nice queue lines. Very well themed. Pretty cool. Look, I don't know what Verbolten is supposed to be. What is it supposed to be? Like an old car, or? I don't know what like old TVs have to do with.
Everything's in German.
Oh, I can't read that. They got a lot of TVs, a lot of old TVs. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Are we going to be watching TV while we're on the ride? But like I said, a lot of great theming in the queues here.
We're glad to see you have escaped the forest. Boarding guests, please step carefully into the seats directly in front of you. Please take a step behind the line. The gates are now closing.
Is Verbolten the best ride in the park?
Is it the best ride in the world?
Maybe. This thing was so much fun. Lots of surprises that I was not expecting. And there was like no wait, so we are getting right back on and doing it a second time. A lot of cool detail. We're heading back over to Pantheon because when we were on Verbolten for the second time, we saw Pantheon running with people on it. And so far, it really hasn't been open much at all. But the thing is, you have to walk completely to the other end of the park. The park is kind of like circular. Yeah, it's a U. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a big U. So we were in this part of the U, and we had to get to this part of the U. So we gotta go whoop. So that kind of sucks. Big fountain.
That's a waterfall.
Oh, is it a waterfall? No, it's a fountain.
There's a waterfall down there.
Oh, waterfall down
Oh,
there.
there's a fountain and a waterfall
Yeah,
down
both. Yeah, just lots of stuff to look at. Pantheon suck. I said it in the 2019 video where they talked about the announcement for Pantheon. I said it would suck, and it sucks. We just walked, what, literally 20 minutes?
Yeah.
We just walked
Very
about
fast,
20 minutes, very fast, to head over because we were on Verbolten on the other side. And then we saw people on Pantheon. And now by the time we get over here, it's closed down for the 100th time today. Intamin sucks. I gotta fix my head. We're gonna do Apollo's Chariot again because Pantheon shut down. So get on this back row. I just tried to make the best of this day. A lot of the stuff was fun today. The park is going to be coming to a close here within the hour or no?
No,
Not within the hour. A little bit of time. Pantheon is testing over there. So we just did Apollo's Chariot. So we're gonna go hang out by Pantheon to see if we can get on the best ride at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. That's no shocker. That's not a hot take at all.
No, it is not a hot take.
But what is number 2? What is the second best ride in this park? InvadR was amazing.
Amazing.
And I see people going over.
It's open.
I think it might be opening.
Open.
I think Pantheon's open. So he's running. Oh, it's open. Okay. So we're going to go. Pantheon open. So to finish our thought, the second InvadR, amazing. Verbolten was great. Apollo's Chariot was a huge surprise. Right?
Yes.
That is a really good B&M Hyper.
Yes, it is really good.
Leave your comments down below. For those of you that have been to Busch Gardens Williamsburg,
What is your second favorite coaster? I think it's cool that some parks are like Dollywood. Dollywood is like that. Like most people say Lightning Rod is their favorite, but what's number 2? Holiday World. There's some parks that are like that. It's interesting.
yeah, because this has 3 legit contenders for second best ride of the park. One thing we noticed about Busch Gardens here is every ride platform has a dog crate.
And on Alpengeist, there was a dog in there. He was barking a lot. And,
Here, right here. I know that service animals are always allowed at parks,
Yeah.
any park.
Yeah.
But I've never seen a place
So
have a crate.
So is that what it's for then, probably? The service
Yeah, for
animals?
service animals, I
Okay,
guess.
and
Yeah.
yeah, there was one that was in a crate and like you saw it barking away, but then I saw he got taken out.
Well, yeah, his people came to get him, came to rescue him.
Came to rescue him.
But here we are at Pantheon. This is going to be our 4th ride. We decided to wait for front row because we got 3 rides on it, and we figured it's worth the risk. Okay, we've now done 5 rides on Pantheon today, and we have to go find ourselves a restroom, which is far away.
I know, I'm not happy because I don't want to walk away. If you walk away from
Yeah, you walk away from this, it closes down. So if you're at Busch Gardens and you need yourself a clock, this is the place to go, whatever that name is. I don't know. Doesn't have a name. These places, well, doesn't have a name now. That one has a name, but the other one doesn't. As you can kind of tell, the sun is going down.
It's such a beautiful night.
And as the sun goes down, the rides just get better.
It's 8:05 right now. The park closes within the hour, and so hopefully the sun closes soon. Hopefully the sun sets soon.
Yes, hopefully the sun closes down for the day.
Technically it does.
The sun has been open all day.
Technically it does.
So close down, sun. Close down before Busch Gardens closes down. But we're really close to getting some legit night rides.
I think the sun has set, it just still has to,
But today has been a beautiful day weather-wise. Low, mid-70s, whatever. No rain, some clouds in the sky, but that's not a big deal. Lines have been non-existent,
Nothing.
as you guys have seen.
And
Our longest line was InvadR.
yeah. I have a serious question. It's dark out. I don't even know if I want to ride, because if it's dark out, how does the coaster know where to go?
This station was completely empty for like an hour, and now all of a sudden a bunch of people came in. But it's still not bad at all.
I have no idea why we're cheering.
Okay, so we're thinking about getting the last ride of the night on Pantheon, but we have a dilemma because we wanted to stop and get some merch, which the stores will be closing soon because the park closes soon. So it's merch versus Loch.
I mean, merch, but I was thinking we can run over and get merch.
Right there, it's right there.
The gates are now closing.
Oh, it's past there. Boom.
Please let
Okay,
go of
whatever.
your
But
harness
it's
so it may
really
be checked
close.
for
We
you at this
can
time.
go, run over after this, get some merch,
During your
and then
ride,
run back here.
And then run back here. Boom, 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 boom,
We
boom.
still have, we got
How much time?
21 minutes.
Woohoo!
21 minutes. So that's plenty of time to get on this, go over there, and get back on this. I read it a million times.
We are not getting Loch because we rode it. Look, he's running to a gift shop so he can try to get a shirt, a Pantheon shirt. We both want a Pantheon shirt. We wanted to do the last train of the night on Pantheon, kind of, but we also wanted to get some merch. We rode it, and we asked if we could get a re-ride, and they said no because they suck. All right, we got our merch.
I ran. I thought it was closed. This is what we got. We both got one.
We both got a matching. So if you see us around the parks, you'll look for us matching. It is nighttime. The park is closed, and we are out of here. Our first trip down here to Busch Gardens Williamsburg was a huge success. A bunch of rides on Pantheon. Apollo's Chariot, way underrated.
Yes.
Pantheon, I don't get why people are saying that it's not that great.
Elite. I don't know. It's an elite coaster, one of the best.
The backwards airtime is like one of the best elements I've ever had. It's great. It's amazing. Tons of great rides at this park. A beautiful park. Lots of scenery. Lots of things to look at. A few flat rides. Could use a couple more. We are about to head on out here. Call it a day. Tomorrow, King's Dominion. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you to all our channel members. You guys support this channel so much, and we appreciate you more than words can say. Everyone that subscribes to our channel, thank you guys so much. And if you're new and this is your first video that you're watching of ours, be sure to subscribe because we have plenty of roller coaster content coming out. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Beach Club Studio.